Yeah. And let me tell you something about Michael Che, if I know him. He hates everybody. So it is not a skin
He hates
thing.
everybody, but he does hate everybody because they're white.
Yes, well, that's the second follow-up thing, which I respect. That's why I respect him. It's funny, man, because like when I lock up when I get one-word responses from my friends. Like if Jay texts me back like "cool," I'll be like, "Is Jay pissed or what's going on?" Is like I feel like she should have just kept it as the loss. Just keep it as an L and move forward. Because this is what happens. You call someone out on a podcast, and
she looks really batshit. You know, it's funny. I read the article. I didn't actually look at the text in the breakup, so I'm sort of looking at them now.
Yeah.
And holy shit.
Mm-hmm. It's bad. It just makes you look. It makes her look like an asshole. She looks like an asshole. She looks like she's like over the. And listen, I could probably show you fucking 50 text message conversations I have with girls where I'm the gray and they're the blue. Where it's like, hey, so one time I matched up with a girl in that Raya, and they met on this app called Raya, Illuminati Tinder. And you match up with people, and there's some very fucking hot girls on there. One girl I matched up, and I was just like, hey. And then I wrote her back like a day later, like, what's going on? Nothing. And then the third one was like, would I lose points if I told you I was watching professional wrestling? And then just nothing. Just nothing. And by the way, that's a loss. But you know what I'm not going to do is go on the Bonfire and be like, this fucking twat thinks she's all the shit just because she's some fucking, I don't know what they do, boat model.
I mean, it's really just, I don't need you. I don't even care, you stupid D-list celebrity. But she really is like, I'm almost more impressed. She's a pretty cute chick, and she was just pining for Che, and he's kind of like, all right, bye.
Yeah, it really shows you, man. That goes to the age-old saying that my dad's old alcoholic buddy Jim used to say, show me a beautiful woman, I'll show you someone that's tired of fucking her.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good burp,
That's a great old setting. I almost want to play act these texts out, me and you.
Oh, dude, do you want to do a little Bonfire Theater? Can you be
Bonfire Theater?
You be Che, I'll be the girl.
Okay.
Can we do that? Let's go to page 1. Let me know when you're at page 1.
Just so you know, my Che impression for comedy's sake is going to be over the top black.
Okay. Well, I'm sure Che would appreciate the Odyssey of the Mind. Leah.
Okay.
Are you ready? Can we get some music to start Bonfire Theater? Okay, what is this? This isn't fucking roadside chats. We're not driving cross country with the Bonfire. Come on, what happened? What's the one you had with Jacob and Christine?
It seems like indie flick music.
But you remember Christine, who's really good at Shakespeare.
Well, that was Romeo and Juliet. You want to do it in that fashion, like English theater?
I don't know what you want to do, Jay.
I want to do it with that like ha he ha ha.
Are you going to do crazy? Well, then have that build. Have that build when she starts going really nuts.
Fuck yeah!
All right,
okay.
Ready? Are you on page 1, Jay?
Hang on, Christine's dicking around with something.
Christine,
trying to get the moves.
I'm going to need you to get your shit together, Christine, because I know you're great at Shakespeare, but you're not great at this.
You're not great at breaking up these texts.
All right, here we go.
Are you ready, Jay?
I am.
Scene 1, Act 1. In the Michael Che love saga of a woman who would not let go. And action. Leah.
Hi, Leah.
Hi. Is it your experience with Raya awful? The dudes all look gay to me, except you, obviously.
Wait, here's what's important, I think, for this reading.
Okay. Sorry.
Say the
this
word.
Is notes. We're workshopping this on air.
Say the word. Because what really adds to the basket case of this
is her laughing instead of.
Is you say the word next text after everything. It's a new text.
Got it. And instead of saying LOL, I will just laugh like a crazy person.
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
Perfect. All right. I think we got it. I think
we all good. We all good here.
And then bring in the psycho later. Bring it in as that you really start to see it build. All right.
You're so good at Shakespeare.
All right. You guys ready? And
yes.
Action. Leah.
Hi, Leah.
Hi. Next text. Is your experience with Raya awful? Next text. The dudes all look gay to me. Next text. Except you, obviously.
Not at all awful. But I didn't go in expecting anything.
Well, if you saw what I was seeing, you'd be horrified. Next text. Ha ha ha.
I guess women are less frightening.
I've never been on a dating app thing ever before this. Lie. What a lie. I'm sorry to break character. Next text. I heard they look good. Next text. Man, men these days are just confused with how to dress, I think.
Yeah, I seen some big fashion swings.
Lots of strange hats going on. A week later. Hey, remember me?
Yeah.
What's up?
What's happening? Oh, great. Christine's ruining it.
No, it's internet connection here.
Ella.
You were on it. No, you're on it. Back.
God damn it, Ella.
There we go.
There you go.
What's up?
Chilling home. How are you?
Where's home? I'm good. Chilling home, too.
Hell's Kitchen, Manhattan.
I grew up near there. Next text. I feel like, as gentrified as Hell's Kitchen is, it's one of the least gentrified parts of the city.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really like it, but it's close to work.
Lots of food options, at least.
I'm fat.
I'm laughing out loud. Next text. Letter R. You?
Yeah.
Little extra something? Next text. Or overweight? Next text. How tall are you?
Like fat. I'm 6'2". Does that turn you on? I like that there's a point we're still kind of going for it.
It doesn't turn me off. Next text. I want to be fat. Can you help me?
Yeah. Just sit next to me and do what I do.
Where are we going to eat?
Seamless.
That's my favorite place.
Living.
Don't sleep on Grubhub. Next sentence. Great ambiance. Oh, God.
Where do
this
you
is
live?
really bugging me.
So he's in.
Yeah, he's in. Brooklyn. Next text. I just moved from Manhattan in April. Next text. Dumbo, downtown BK. Hot. Not really. Next text. I miss the city. And then a picture of food. This is really doing a lot of food play. Does this turn you on?
I think that's like her home cooked meal to show that she can cook.
Yeah.
What the fuck is it?
I don't know. It looks,
Meatloaf?
She's like, this is your cock if you fuck with me. I will fillet your cock. I am a sick bitch, you son of a bitch. I want a break where she just starts showing the real signs. I'll murder your entire family.
I know where your mom sleeps.
I know all your fears.
So go ahead. After the picture of food.
Does that turn you on?
Not really.
So what does?
Girls.
Next text. Are you more talkative in person? Next text. Or just fat? Week later.
A week later.
Week later. What did you eat today? 2 weeks later. What's up? 2 weeks later. You hate me because I'm white. Next text. Our conversations are everything to me, by the way. Next text. We have a lot of friends in common, and if any of them see this, I will be so ashamed.
What?
I like harassing you on text, and it's almost like pranking, except I'm not even anonymous. Next text. And I'm not ashamed of it. Next text. Do you even know what I look like?
Several days later. Yeah. I mean, I seen pictures.
Where?
On whatever profile you had.
Oh, Raya? You still fucking around? Next text. You still fucking around with that thing?
Yeah, I like swiping.
The guys all look so gay. Next text. Mad Metro.
I wouldn't know.
My new profile pic is way better than it was. Picture. What do you think?
I don't remember the other one.
You fuck with white girls? Next text.
I fuck with girls.
Okay, you're not gay. I get it. Next text. Getting a reaction out of you is hard.
What reaction are you looking for?
Anything. Next text. Interest. Next text. Something. Next text. Are you hungover?
No.
Next. You don't ask any questions. Next question. You're so odd.
You got that from 8 innocuous texts?
Do you ever want to meet up? Or are we just going to text each other randomly till eternity? Next text. Well, I did think it was odd you kept saying you're fat.
I don't want to meet up. You text really strange declarations looking for a reaction. And I don't want to know what the real life equivalent of that
is. Next text. You're so serious. Next text. You keep saying, I'm fat. I think you're looking for a reaction.
Yeah, okay.
I'm a really good friend to Cypher's. He keeps saying you were a cool dude, or I'd never given you the time of day with your bizarre texting.
That's fine.
Seriously, congrats on everything. You're hilarious. Peace. Psycho.
Thank you. That's a really nice thing for you to say.
Yeah, then we'll cut it there. And then there's just some shit where she says, like, hey, I talk shit about you on a podcast. You should listen. Oh, that's the part that bugs me the most. And this is out of character. Hi, it's Dan Soder, host of The Bonfire. I hate to break character here, but we're talking about a serious issue. We're talking about women shitting on dudes for no reason. But she wrote, hope you can make some time in your busy schedule to listen. You gave me some great content. Why men think it's okay to talk to a woman they've never even met in such an arrogant and gross way. What the fuck? It's definitely a disease going around. It's not just you. Don't worry. No, it's you being a spoiled little brat that a guy didn't like you. That's what the fuck it is.
He wasn't into it.
He wasn't into it.
I love that Michael just sent all the texts because this chick is like, she's delusional.
Dude, Shay texted me and he goes, I'm talking with Page 6 right now. This girl's talking shit about me. And I go, oh yeah? I go, what girl? And he goes, just some chick. And then he goes, I just sent them our whole text chain. And then he texts me back later. He goes, I just got a draft of the Page 6 article. And I was like, dude, it's hilarious. Like, I read it and I was like, that is so fucking funny. Just to get called out on your shit like that.
Yeah, what a man. I don't know. Maybe I have. I don't think I've ever had a girl pine for me that much upon never meeting. But what did he say that was really arrogant?
I don't understand what was arrogant or dick. I think he just lost interest, and it was kind of obvious after a couple weeks.
Sees him as, you know what's great about that? It's like to go on thing and give like, why are guys, why do they? And I guarantee there's a fucking string of guys. I hope she's blown up. They blow up her spot now because I bet there's a string of dudes who could be like, yeah, I met this chick. I liked her. It's like the flip side of this is a guy tries to talk to you nice. Remember that thing with that comic Corinne Fisher wrote that whole thing on Facebook. And all those girls were doing that. Like, God, listen to what a girl has to go through during the day.
Yeah.
It's like some guy who's ugly walks up to me on the train and starts saying, like, how are you? It's nice to meet you. You're really pretty. Can I, have your number? Would you like to get some coffee or something? It's like, oh, God, just beat it, you fucking ugly loser.
And listen, we're not taking, obviously we're not taking, there are guys out there that are like, yo, let me see them tits. Let me suck your tits.
But that's not even what she's accusing him of doing. She's saying he's being arrogant and dismissive of her. But he's not in her. But the thing is, like, you goes, like, why do guys do that? All guys, the disease going around. Like, no, listen, chicks disregard dude because of the way society's set up.
Yeah.
With men being the approachers usually, is that like women fucking
they can't take a loss.
Shit on dudes like that, far more arrogant and in shitty ways. You know what I mean?
Listen, there are men that are fucking animals, and when they get denied, they snap and harass and stalk and shit. And there's a lot of those fucking animals out there. But the flip side is, a lot of guys have a common decency about them that, like, we want to like you. Sometimes we don't. And if we don't like you, then there's nice ways of putting women down. One thing that won't happen is I had a girl that I was texting with that just wouldn't stop. This was about a year ago. And I was like, hey, I just don't think we should talk anymore. I don't feel comfortable. And she just kept being like, no, but we should talk. Like, we should talk. I think you got the wrong idea about me. And it's like, no, I didn't get the wrong idea. It's okay. I don't think you're a bad person. I'm just not into this. You live in a different city, and I don't think we should, and then it became almost a similar situation where she's like, you're a fucking dickhead. And I'm like, no, I'm being very honest with you. Which
is tough, which is very tough.
Very tough. It's hard to fucking tell someone that you're not interested in them. And I've been on both sides of it, and it is harder to tell the person that you don't like them.
She's a cute chick, and I think it's just that situation of like,
she's hot.
She has no idea how to deal with like someone being like, yeah, not my thing.
Yeah. And especially a girl who's like, she looks successful. She looks like she's got some money. She's good looking. So if someone's like, nah, I don't want to be with that. And I bet she's used to guys that'll at least just try to fuck her, even if they don't like her. So when someone doesn't even want to do that, and you lose that, that's what's interesting sometimes with women, is when you don't have sex with them, that's where they're like, what the fuck's wrong with you? And you're like, I don't know. Is that your last ditch effort? Was to fuck me? And then like, what if I did fuck you and I didn't like you after that? And I just dragged you along. That's the worst thing.
Yeah, he cut it off. He said he didn't want to meet up at all.
Yeah, he was fucking honest and upfront. And then to go and shit on him and call him like arrogant and a dickhead. And it's like Che did the perfect thing. He's like, here's exactly how it went down. Here's the exact conversation.
Are we going to meet up or are we going to do this for eternity?
Yeah, it's like...
Eternity?
Eternity, bitch. What's your plan? You plan on just texting me for eternity?
And their back and forth was so, like, to use this word, innocuous. It was so, like, there was no meat on the bone there. And, like, he didn't ask her questions, I guess, because he didn't give a shit.
And listen, there's been times where I've texted with a girl and something has started to develop and then it cools off. And you're like, well, that's just what it is. It just cooled off and it died. There's nothing to be bummed out about. It's just... There's this weird thing with technology now where everyone feels like you have to keep everybody in your life forever. That's not what fucking life is. People come into your life for a little bit sometimes and go away. But with Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, now it's like, we've got to know each other till the very end. It's like, why? There's something to be said sometimes about coming back and seeing an old friend and being like, oh, fuck, remember this and this? We haven't talked in months. I just feel like that's like a symptom of us always having to be connected. Is that like, this has to go perfect and we have to be friends forever.
Che just texted me with what the girl said to him. He said to show it to you guys. I told him what you guys just did.
Can we read it?
Yeah, he said you could read it. He said show it to him.
How am I going to read it, though? I want to read it.
It's just her.
Ah, God damn it.
Or do you want me to send to you so you can do it in the girl voice?
Yeah, send it to me and I'll do it and then we'll get another round of Psycho Girl. Should we take a break?
Well, let's do this because Joe's going to come in.
Oh yeah, DeRose is coming in. And then we'll go to the end of the show. Jacob's...
I want some Bevy Smith clips. I want to talk to Joe about, because Joe did the Gathering of the Juggalos too, and I said I watched all those Juggalo documentaries. Did you watch them, Dan?
No, I didn't get to watch them because I was I played Madden. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I just texted you the text from the girl and then just what Michael said.
I didn't do my homework. I'm so sorry.
I love that we haven't spoken at all, by the way. And we'll do this more in person, but I love that Chip Kelly's already gone from the 49ers.
Oh, I love it, Jay. But by the way, is this the text he got after he did the article?
Yep.
All right, ready, Jay?
Oh, buddy, I'm ready.
Oh, you're not in this. Sorry. It's
just you. He didn't respond at all.
This is a...
And by the way, Dan, you got to do the next text thing.
Yeah, this is a monologue. Hold on, let me get into character. That was real. That was straight up real. I thought I was gonna poop my pants. That's how I get into character. All right, ready? And
starts with metal horns, by the way.
Ready? And go. Do you want to call a truce or not? Next text. Because I got two girls who hit me up saying they met you online, Raya and Tinder. Next text. And you were an asshole to them too. Next text. I spoke to Jezebel. It's speaking to anyone else, nor I unless you keep going. Next text. Not, but if you want to keep throwing gasoline on the fire, we can go tit for tat. Corny shit, my dude. That's all I have. Dude.
Corny shit, my dude. What a fucking bonkers bitch, huh?
Dude, it really is. It's spoiled little girl, can't take no for an answer. I'm going to try to...
No one's going to jump on the side of a girl going like, a guy wasn't interested in me. Can you believe it?
What an ass. I mean, I can believe it, but also at the same time, it's such just a dickhead way of doing it that it's like, you are clearly the bad guy. She's clearly the villain in this. And listen, I would love to fucking bust Che's balls for being a villain, but it's not the case in this.
No, that's always my point. If he came out, if he put out a whole thing, I said before, the flip side of this, I said when that girl did it on Facebook and she put that whole script out about a guy trying to talk to her on the train. You know what I mean? Like, and what a loser the guy was, and fucking. I thought that was so evil. The same way I would think it was evil if Che was like, oh, hey, everyone, look at this fucking dumb bitch, like, text me. And not to his friends,
Yeah.
but if he was on social media, it was like, look at this dumb bitch, like, texting me over and over again. It seemed like he was just letting it go.
Dude, he let it go.
And it's just kind of like, what a piece of shit this guy goes. He kept it all cool under the radar. This wouldn't be blown up at all if you didn't blow it up.
I'll just say this. Che landed the perfect counterpunch. It was the perfect counterpunch. It was one of those things where I was like, beautiful. You just fucking...
Yeah, that was my move with the comic strip, remember?
Yeah.
I just fucking posted all their tweets. Or all their texts to me.
All right, well, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back with the Joe DeRosa Shampoo.
God bless Michael Che.
And God bless Michael Che.
Do you think Michael Che likes me? I'm going to start texting him.
If you get one word back, you'll know. It's the Bonfire.